Judge Mablean. Cody Bowler is suing Pamela Gardner in the amount of $2,000. Mr. Bowler claims Ms. Gardner punched him several times while he was working at a haunted house. Ms. Gardner says Mr. Bowler did more than just scare her and claims she was defending herself after the plaintiff touched her inappropriately.
In the matter of Cody Bowler versus Pamela Gardner, you're suing for $2,000, and Eric Thompson is your witness. You claim that he assaulted you at the haunted house. Yes. You said it was just part of the job. Tell me about it, Mr. Bowler.
So, Your Honor, I'm a professional scare actor at this haunted house called Zombie Motel. I've been a scare actor for several years now. And,
a scare actor?
Scare actor, yeah.
Oh, a scare actor.
Scare actor, scare character, either one works. Yeah. And basically, what she's accusing me of is ridiculous.
So tell me what happened, so I'll know what she's accusing you of. I read it, but let me hear it from you.
Right. So basically, when I'm working in the haunt, it's dark. There's a lot of strobe lights. My job is to kind of, obviously scare them, but I also have to keep, the flow of the people going. So what happened was, I was doing my usual routine, scaring everybody, kind of being creepy, and I lurked into the corner, and I got down really low. And so what happened was, when I came up out of the dark, this young lady was rather close to where I was, and I grazed her behind.
Grabbed.
And
he grabbed it.
She seems
Let
to
him
think,
tell me.
She seems to think that it was some sort of sexual harassment, or that I'm some sort of predator. And I just think that that's ridiculous, and it's just her reaction.
So then what happened?
Well, then what happened was she reacted and she punched me, but she didn't just punch me once. She punched me 3 times.
Okay, show me how you stoop down in the darkness as she comes around the corner.
Right. So when the people are coming in the entrance, I will start at the one towards the exit, and I'll work my way around. I'll be really creepy and kind of like get in there, and then
because you're a creep.
Once I get into the corner where it's dark, I get really low, and it really, it gets them when I'm 6'4", so when I jump up, it creates.
So you jump up in their face.
Jump up in their face, of course. Yeah.
Then how do you touch her behind?
Thank you.
Well, because she was a little close to me, and normally...
Okay, but then you jump from the front or from the back?
Well, because the point of what we're supposed to do...
Okay,
He's lying.
Will, go over there to that corner.
Yes, ma'am.
You be the creep that you are.
Thank you.
The scare actor.
Right.
Will's walking past. Now, he needs to walk past this way?
So if he can walk past this way, that'll work.
Okay,
so
walk past this way slowly.
If he's entering the room and I'm starting over here, and I'm scaring him, once he gets past here, so I'll kind of work around, and now I'm behind him, and I need to get him out of the room. I need to keep the flow of the people going.
Okay, so he keeps moving.
If I'm all the way in the corner, and he's right there, and I come up, and I guess I must have grazed him in some, or grazed her in some way.
So you did come behind her.
Right.
Okay, I thought you scared them frontward.
Well, so part of my job is to scare them out of my room and into the next one. We got to keep the flow of people going.
So as you scare them, they turn around and slap you?
Exactly. Correct.
Okay. Now, you are the witness. You're his witness because you work at the haunted house, or you're one of the persons who was a patron?
I own the...
Oh, you own? Yeah. Okay. What do you have to say, Ms. Gardner? Give me your explanation.
I was there with a few friends. I am so excited to be at this haunted motel. I had heard about it. Halloween is my favorite, absolute favorite holiday. And so I expected to be scared. I went there to be scared. I did not go there to be assaulted. I did not go there to be sexually assaulted. I'm a grown woman. I know what a butt grab feels like. This man did not graze me. I'm 5'8", he's 6'4". How does his hands go from up here when from here if he's up here? It doesn't make sense to me.
So maybe he was looking at you because he could look at you and tell that you were an easy person to scare. And he's like, that's my next victim. Because I know she's easy to scare. I can tell.
Well, scare me, absolutely, fine. But don't touch me. It is against the rules.
And when he touched you, what did you do?
When he touched me, I immediately reacted. I felt like I was being assaulted. I didn't know what was going to come next.
Coming up on Justice with Judge Mablean.
Ooh!
That's what he, no, that's his makeup. That's what he looked like on the day of.
Oh, okay. I was like, girl, you need to be the heavyweight champion.
And later,
Your contention is somebody broke into the garage because he didn't fix the gate and he's at fault.
He just allows his landlord. He never does anything around the building.
Justice with Judge Mablean. If you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878 with Judge Mablean. We're back with the case of Cody Bowler, who is suing Pamela Gardner for medical expenses.
So you hit him? Natural reaction?
I turned around. Natural reaction was I hit him. You know, you hear all of these stories.
So you had to reach up to hit him?
I have very long arms. I'm 5'8". You didn't have to reach up that high. His nose is kind of big. Wasn't that hard.
And then after you hit him, what happened?
After I hit him, I snapped back to reality and I stepped back. He was backing up. It was done.
You didn't hit him again?
Well, I don't know how many times I hit him.
Oh, you don't know how many times you hit him.
He says
you lost it.
Yeah, I was reacting.
I said, did you lose it? Were you just angry and just kept punching?
I punched until I punched until I felt safe.
Okay. Let me hear from you, Mr. Thompson.
So I own the Zombie Motel. I've been working with Cody for on and off 6 years now. We have never had any complaints about Cody. It was the first time.
Okay, so what happened this time? Were you there?
I was in my office, and when I heard everything going on outside, a couple of the other actors came up to me, up to the office, and told me what was going on. And when I went down, I saw Cody on the ground, bleeding from his nose, and she was being restrained by her friends. And
bleeding from his nose?
Yeah.
She broke my nose.
Yeah.
Broke it?
Yeah.
You have a medical record for that?
I believe so, yeah.
Let me see. Wow. What you have on? 2 rings, 10 rings, what?
Your Honor, he's claiming that there are no other prior incidences, that nobody else has ever complained. I have reviews
Well,
here
I can tell you that doesn't matter to me because, woo!
Yeah.
2,000. Ooh! You were fighting.
That's what he, no, that's his makeup. That's what he looked like on the day of.
Oh, okay. Please tell me. I was like, girl, you need to be the heavyweight champion.
No, that's what he looked like on the day of. And as you can tell, you can't even, are you sure that the other photo isn't makeup as well?
No, that's a broken nose, and I have a medical bill here that says St. John's Hospital, $2,000 for non-surgical broken nose. This is off. You all do not touch the actors, customers, or props. Yeah, we all know that. No horseplay.
It includes punch.
So you say I accidentally touched her. I did not grope her. You say he groped my behind. I know when somebody's trying to do a grab and feel, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. You have insurance?
Yes.
Why is this a workers' comp claim? Why are you bringing it to me?
Because we make her sign a waiver. She knows she cannot touch my employees. He knows that I am...
You can't make anybody sign a waiver against self-defense or against feeling that they're being assaulted. There's no such thing as a waiver against assault.
Well, I don't believe he assaulted her.
I know that's what you don't believe, but if your employee got hurt on the job, why didn't you turn it over to workers' comp?
Because he didn't get hurt because of something that happened on the job. He got hurt
did get hurt because of something that happened on the job. He's an actor. He's working. She's a customer. She hit him. What are you talking about? Didn't you get hurt because of something that happened on the job? Weren't you at work? Mm-hmm. Do you get paid for this job?
Yes.
So that, to me, is a clear workers' comp. Now, it cannot be any more than it, because you said it's a risk you take doing that work. It's no different than him getting shot at work as a police officer.
You even said
or
people
you
have
need to be
slapped
quiet.
you.
I didn't ask you to help me.
Sorry. I apologize, Your Honor.
Now, you got a little hot temper, too.
I apologize.
Yes, she does.
And I haven't gotten back to you yet. So don't get too comfortable.
Yes, ma'am.
Because this thing can turn, and it may not go the way you think it should.
Yes,
okay? Let's assume that you thought you were being assaulted.
Yes.
And let's assume that you hit him first, knocked him back one time. Now, there's such thing as excessive force. You're only allowed in self-defense to use the force which is necessary to get rid of the assaultive behavior. Once you hit him and he went back like that, he's not hitting you again. He's not touching you again. He has nowhere near your behind now because you've knocked him backwards.
I didn't see him knock back because he was still in my... I didn't step forward.
He was not touching you anymore. You hit him, he was gone. He was not touching you anymore. You lost it by your own testimony. That's what you said. Now, I am the first person to say to any woman who has been assaulted or believes that you have been assaulted to get the assaulter off of you and do what you have to do. But still the law doesn't allow you, just because it's male versus female, to kill somebody or to break their nose because they touch your behind. All right? Plus, it's not unreasonable for me to believe that it was accidental and not, as you have described, that he was trying to, as we say, cop a feel. Okay? But even so, it was a little excessive. So because of the excess force that was used on your part, I'm going to order you to pay a portion of his medical expenses. I'm going to order the plaintiff to file a claim under workers' comp. Whatever portion they don't pay, then she has to pay the difference. Judgment for the plaintiff.
Judge Mablean has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant is ordered to pay anything workers' comp does not cover.
In the future, you should learn what workers' comp is for and stop trying to sue outside parties.
I just hope that you learn something from this, and that next time you're at a haunted house, you won't be so aggressive.